Hi,
Hi,
I'm Willa. I go to Branson. I'm 16 and I am a junior.
I'm Simone. I go to Branson as well. I'm 16 and I'm also a junior.
So, the problem that we are trying to fix with our app is panic attacks, and they are more prevalent among youth than one would think because it's not a very talked about problem. And when people, especially youth, experience them, they can be very overwhelming and confusing because they often manifest in like physical symptoms, which is like not what you would expect because it's like kind of coming from your mind. So yeah.
Yeah, so our app idea is to artificially create plans before you have a panic attack, because a big thing with panic attacks is that your problem solving and emotional regulation just practically shuts down. So the intention is for you to go on an app before having a panic attack and create a plan for yourself in certain situations. That way, when you are in the midst of a panic attack or fight or flight response, you can just click play and it'll bring you through some healthy coping mechanisms, because adolescents are most commonly the first age range to have a panic attack, and they're also the most common age range to be affected by unhealthy coping mechanisms like drugs and self-harm.
This problem is important to me because I have struggled with panic attacks and I know how like stressful and hard they can be, and I think that I have more skills to deal with them now, which I think makes me good to help others. But I know that like a few years back, I would have been like much more lost, and I think this app would have been really helpful.
I have a very similar story, but I've come to the realization that as a kid I was having panic attacks. Um, and it kind of manifests in me just avoiding things that I really enjoyed. And looking back, it would have been useful, if anything, just to have a plan so I felt prepared, because it wasn't that certain things were triggering panic attacks. It was that I was scared that certain things would trigger a panic attack, and so I just went about avoiding them, and that's not a fun way to live when you're like 7 years old.
Yes, and I'm excited about the challenge because I think it'd be great to help people, and I really would love to, I don't know, maybe help like destigmatize panic attacks, because I know at least at Branson they're pretty stigmatized and they don't need to be.
Same realm. I've also like loved psychology since the beginning of time, and I love design. And so just having a combo of psychology and like learning and then like literal graphic design is such a cool opportunity to have, especially as a high schooler. This is something you generally don't get ever, and if you are going to get an opportunity like this, it's when you're a lot older. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to take on, or hopefully take on, this role as a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.